What's up, online shoppers? I guess you're here because you're thinking about buying this awesome little 3-in-1 NanoSteamer and you have some questions. Well, let me answer those for you. First of all, what exactly is a NanoSteamer? Well, a NanoSteamer is a 3-in-1 beauty and wellness device that you can use in a lot of different applications in your life. It works as a steamer, it works as a humidifier, and it even works as a towel warmer. That's right. So when you're doing your skincare routines, you can warm up some facial towels to help either exfoliate or remove a mask. My husband and son put towels in the facial steamer to warm up so that when they're shaving, it's easier to shave their beards that are pretty coarse because the towels steam them all up nice and soft, like at the barber's. This little steamer generates nano steam particles. Nano means smaller. So basically, it makes steam particles even smaller. Essentially, it's designed to open up your pores more deeply than regular steam. What is included with the steamer? Well, inside the package, you get the steamer, the extraction tools, stainless steel, 5 different tools that have 2 different ends on each. Great for getting those blackheads out. And I love that it's all in this nice, neat little case. Super well contained. Unit itself has a really nice little dial at the front here. All you have to do is select the dial to select the feature. So the first one here is the towel warmer. The second one here is facial steamer. And the third one here is humidifier. I like that the cord is fairly long. It's about 6 feet long, so that gives me enough space to sit at the table, plug it in, and use it without feeling like I'm tethered to a wall. How long can you use this for? Well, it has a 200 milliliter water tank at the back here, and using it involves just taking the tank out, pouring the water in. It is a good idea to use distilled water. That's what I usually use when I'm doing this because it is kinder to the machine. Put the little knob on, pop it in the back, and listen for the gurgle. There you go. That's the water moving down into the reservoir here. Now, if you want to use the towel warmer, all you have to do, open up the lid like this, pop your pre-moistened towel inside here like that, and then just twist it closed. It's going to take about 5 minutes to warm up. And then after the 5 minutes, you have steam. You can tell it's ready, and you have a nice warm facial towel. Now, can this be used for other purposes than skin? Absolutely. You can actually just leave this on and let it humidify the rooms that you're in. The water tank at the back will hold 200 milliliters, which is going to give you 30 minutes of continuous use. A lot longer than most small steamers. It also has an auto shut off when the water level depletes, so you don't have to worry about it running dry and being a safety hazard. The other beautiful thing about this is it operates quietly in the background. It's not something loud. It literally is just putting the steam out. So let's turn it on and I'll show you what it looks like in action. The other bonus of using something like this, the humidifier function, is that it can add moisture to the air. So if you're somebody who's prone to nosebleeds in dry weather, this is a great way to help keep the moisture levels better in your house so that you're not as likely to have a nosebleed during dry conditions. Now, what is involved in cleaning this? Basically what I do is I fill this up with 50% vinegar and 50% water. I sterilize these with a rubbing alcohol spray. I take all of it apart. I take the top off, I set it on a towel and let it dry. Take the tank out, I set it to dry. I put vinegar and water inside here. I leave it sit for 30 minutes, swish it around, and then dump it out, turn it upside down on a towel to dry. It is really important to make sure that you clean this thoroughly because it's moist, it's hot. You can have a buildup of bacteria and you can get sludge inside, which is really unpleasant. So keeping a good cleaning routine with your little NanoSteamer is also a good idea. Now you can see as I've been talking that the steam is starting to come and it is a really nice, gentle, warm heat. The nanoparticles are very relaxing. Absolutely love how this feels. This is so great for improving the absorption of your serums and skincare. It's so great for making those masks we like to put on work better, especially the ones where you have to get them wet. I often will get them damp, put them on, and then I will steam. The steam helps everything to absorb in better, which I absolutely love. And then I also love it for taking out those blackheads. Usually get yucky ones right here around my nose, and I love how this steamer really loosens it up, and then I can get in there with my skincare tools and get out the blackheads and the built up sebum and everything else. It's turning my pores black. The last question you're probably asking is it worth it? Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is an awesome little tool. I use it fairly regularly. I'm gonna say at least twice a week when I'm doing skincare routines like deep cleansing or masks, or I want my serums to really hyper absorb. I really love this little device. It is absolutely fantastic. So if you're looking to get yourself a little steamer, this NanoSteamer from Pure Daily Care is a 3-in-1 game changer. And at my house, it's a family favorite.